Welcome to this next episode. In this episode I'm gonna get a change of clothes. I currently don't have the best tools, although they're already diamond. And I have not that great armor. So we're gonna use villager trading to level it up. But first I need to tell you everything that happened during streams the last couple of weeks. We built a witch farm. We started digging out a place for a slime farm. We made an AFK spot and made a water elevator towards it. Here it is. We mapped out a giant perimeter in which all our farms will be. And we traveled through the nether to a jungle very far away to get bamboo, so we can later make scaffolding. Now it's time for villager trading. You've probably seen people with beautiful villager trading halls, but we are going to do it slightly different. We are building a villager trading factory. Most people design a building, build it, and then build the inside, but we're doing it the opposite way around. We are first building the inside of the building and then we will build something nice around it. Each of the 13 professions will have their own room just like this one, and later we will also decorate it after the profession itself. At the end of each room we will have chests with emeralds and farm outputs to make trading as easy as possible. Behind each villager there's room for a zombie, which is put there to create lower prices. If a villager is attacked by a zombie, it turns into a zombie villager. If you then cure it with a potion of weakness and a golden apple again afterwards, it will thank you by offering lower prices. We are going to make this building ready for that, but not put zombies into it yet since we do not have potions and a gold farm yet. The one profession that gets special attention is the librarian, so we'll make sure each book is available to trade for and make a huge room for the librarian at the end of the hallway. So right about here. So now our first task is to get some villagers in. Most places are ready to receive villagers, but it just needs a little bit more to make sure the villager actually stays in, because now they would just be able to walk out. I've made sure the villagers cannot escape in the room for the armorer, and I've made a really large thing in which they can walk through. So the idea is I'm getting a villager from the villager breeder. They get in here, I make sure they get out of the minecart, and then they walk down here and fall down one of these. Then afterwards I'm just blocking it off, so the next one will walk to the next one. So I need to do this 6 times now, and in total I need to do this over 100 times. This is gonna take a while. But after the armors are in, we can trade iron with them, which means we already have our first supply of emeralds going. So that's why I'm starting with the armor. That's looking good. So you're going over there. And now you're in. Okay, so let's turn on hitboxes so I don't smash you accidentally. And well, that works. And all of them are in. You see that some are a little decorated differently and some have also not discovered the block yet, but most are here. Okay, it's time to trade with them. I'm gonna buy a lot of boots to unlock it to the next level, because when it's at the next level I can trade iron and get a lot of emeralds that way. We need to do that for a few, but I'm afraid it's gonna take a while, since we need to wait until this guy unlocks again. While we wait for the trade to unlock, we can remove this. The villagers are not able to get out, but I'm gonna block them off from the top, because I don't want zombies to get in here. Now I'm a little bit waiting with putting more villagers in. I'm slowly getting these ready as well. But I just want to make sure this whole thing is perfect, and I've noticed I'm not getting my XP, so I probably have to replace these blocks with slabs so the XP can still go under it and get towards me. And we have another one unlocked. He's not offering the iron trade. Oh, that's a bit mean. I know it's a possibility, but I was hoping, okay? You're not gonna be that useful then. I hope you have great armor trades later, like great diamond armor, otherwise something might happen to you. I'm slowly unlocking more of these guys, and I've upgraded this side together with this side. So it's ready to receive villagers as well. So I'm now just gonna block it off with dirt so they can only go in the holes. And then we're gonna get villagers over here as well. Since I want to do this a little quicker now, we are gonna do this with 4 villagers at a time. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Literally on top of the others. Okay. Let's turn on hitboxes before we hit them. Go. Oh, you're just choosing a block. What block are you choosing? The last one. Okay. We do need to block it off. You want the same block? No, sorry, that's not an option. It's taken. Can we not? There we go. I'm gonna make a small barrier here. So when they walk in towards one block, they just fall into the first one. There we go. After moving villages for a little bit, I decided I needed a little bit of a better system. So here it is. I can just, when a villager is in, I'm just stopping the minecart, filling the block, getting out, and now a new villager is on its way. Takes a bit, but it means I don't have to walk all the way back anymore. It's just gonna be a little bit faster. I'm currently in this little villager hole that I made earlier, and it's time to get the villagers over. So let's hope they will be nice and just jump in. Have a minecart for everyone. Oh, that's 1. Okay. There we go. Get in. There we go. Let's try to move these 2. Or 1, apparently. There we go, that's 1. That's... well, we have 2 now. Let's hope I can get them both to the top. That's pretty good. I think that might be working. There we go. And another. Good. 1 more to go. Watch out, Piggy. Please don't walk on the tracks. There we go. Now they're all here. Now it's also time to say goodbye to our little trading hall. I don't have silk touch, so this is slightly painful. Sometimes I wish the dirt just stayed like that. Like I could just coarse dirt, but it just looks nice to have like a little outline of where our building once was. And now it will just slowly disappear. Goodbye, first trading hall. You did well. Okay, I'm pretty sure I have this thing completely down now. These are the entrances for the villages. So I go down here. That's a little bit more quickly than I intended to. I press a button and that calls over a villager, which follows the whole track, goes into the right station. I destroy the minecart and the villager walks in. I smoothly close off this and then I just do the same thing again. I just go down. Let's do it correctly this time. I press the button. We wait for the villager to come over. There it is again. Get rid of the minecart. Sometimes they wait a bit while finding the workstation, that's fine. And then they walk in. And they start working. As you can hear, there's sound of villages everywhere. But this is the thing we have to do a lot of times. After we had a few live streams, a lot of the villagers are now in. So we have cartographers, butchers, the armorers we already had. Basically only the fishermen and the clerics still need villagers, the rest are all in. So also if we go upstairs and take a look. You will see here. All the villages are in. This took a lot of time. I had one 8-hour live stream. I see I'm lacking some light here. Need to fix that in a bit. And here as well, the shepherds, the toolsmiths and the weaponsmiths. And that leaves us with one important task. The librarians. I already put all the lecterns in there. I put all the enchantments we need up there. And now they're all blocked off with dirt. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna call a villager from the reader. It will then be in this little hole, like this one. We will then unlock it a little bit until it has a book that we like in the first slot. Now this one has respiration, which is one we need. So now the goal is to get this one in a minecart. And now it can go to the correct place. Now respiration 3 is over there. So the next task is, and we have already done that, I prepared this one. We would remove the dirt from here. And then we need to make sure the minecart track brings it there. Now that's also set up for this one. We can basically control each minecart track here. This one needs a lever here. And this also needs the whole minecart track yet, but we'll do that in a bit. And now, if we turn this, the villagers should go all the way up to the correct place, and it just did. Now, it needs to go and walk that way. It's currently during work hours, I think, so it should hopefully not... Oh gosh. So one thing we need to do is make sure we block off the right place. And there we go. That's one villager in. This is going to be a little less smooth than our other adventures. However, we have to do it. It's not going to be the most fun part, and we need to do it about 40 times. Yeah, this is off-camera stuff. I'm going to see you in a bit. But after we have these in, we can finally get our perfect tools and our perfect armor. A lot of librarians are already in, but that leaves us with not that great task. Basically, I currently have a spreadsheet open with the remaining enchantments, and I just have to break this block, place this block, check it, see that's not the one I want, and do that again. This is taking a long while, and I have 8 enchantments left currently. The goal here is to craft the most perfect armor. We have all the villages except one, and that's of course protection, which we need on all our armor pieces. It has finally happened. We have protection 4. It's not even a high price, which is nice. That's gonna help us a bit. Now let's quickly see. You need to go. Your spot is over there. There we go, protection 4. Okay, let's move the villager. Spot is right there. You can walk in whenever you want. There we go. That's the last one. One thing I want to check though. This. I have mined 1027 lecterns. That's how long I was doing this. That was hard. But we did it. We have a full, complete trading hall. It is time. It's a special moment. This is the absolute last villager that's going in. There we go. Now please walk to the block immediately. Do you have anything like to say? Like, I know you're just like you're villager 184, I think. Okay, okay. Standing on the edge. There we go. And all the villagers celebrate by using their workplace. It's time to craft the perfect armor. Just by trading. We're gonna start with trading in all these blocks of iron. I have traded away all the iron blocks. My levels are at 93 and just look at this. It's amazing the amount of emeralds. We are going to start with getting some armor. I want 2 sets of armor because I of course want a spare. And I've already looked at these armors to see if they have any good armor. Unfortunately, they don't. We are going to buy 1 of each, and it doesn't matter what enchantments there are. Go for Reaping Diamonds. Now we are going to the disenchant table, because we're going to disenchant them all. Also means we're going to get some levels back, which is, well, kind of neat, I guess. I have made a little chest here with the armor pieces. I'm also going to put the books here. I have a lot of books. I already had a lot of books. So let's go to the protection 4 guy. Now let's see how much we can trade in one cycle. Now every piece also needs mending and unbreaking. Let's see where my mending is. That's also upstairs. So we need 2 Aqua Affinity books, 2 Respiration 3 books. We have Death Strider here. And then Feather Falling is here. I have gotten an anvil and it is time. We are gonna combine everything. And there we go, our first helmet. Okay, there we go. I didn't do this the most efficient way. I don't know what the most efficient way is, but it is time to replace my first set of armor with a perfect shiny one. A perfect set of armor. I don't know exactly where I'm gonna put it later, but I do want my first, well, it's probably not my first, but the first survivable set of armor before I get diamond armor preserved. So here it is. It's been a long while. In my private life there were some things happening that would made me really busy. However, we cleaned up around here. So there's no longer the villager breeder here because we do not need it. I've kept the village there in a little hole. I made an actual nice, well, place for all my items to have them sorted and I don't have to look through stuff anymore. And the most proud I am, the library is close to done. This trading hall is becoming my biggest build ever. But for this episode, we're at the end. So I want to thank you all for watching. Thank you to all the patrons and Twitch subscribers. You see the patrons like currently, boom, there they are. And well, also thanks to the Twitch subscribers. Thanks to you I can actually, well, afford some stuff to make these videos, which is really nice. So yeah, that was that. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.